In this video, I'll provide you with some feedback to your short response question assignment. First, let's review the notion of Chinese is a topic prominent language. That seemed to have some confusions in your short response question assignments. So what does it mean that Chinese is a topic prominent language? So the key to responding to this question is topic is prominent in Chinese sentences, whereas subject is not prominent in Chinese sentences. It's important to make that contrast between the importance of the topic and the not so important status of subject. And in Chinese, how can we tell topic is important or prominent? From these formal features, topic is usually marked by pause and particles and always, so the key word here is always, occur at the beginning of a sentence. These features reflect the importance or prominence of topic, because if something always appears at the beginning of a sentence and always is marked, it shows its importance. In contrast, subject is not marked by position, meaning subject does not have a specific position in the sentence. Unlike topic, subject may not always occur at the beginning of a sentence. Actually, sometimes subject may be missing altogether. Subject is so insignificant that it sometimes would just be absent or be missing, and that's still acceptable. So subject is not marked by position, does not have a fixed position, and it is not marked by any particles or pause, and it may be missing altogether. That shows subject is not prominent in Chinese sentences. Having that as a backdrop, now let's look at your questions. So topic, to demonstrate the point that topic is more prominent than subject in Chinese sentences, one student uses these three sentences to demonstrate the point that these three sentences are excellent to support the claim that topic is more prominent than subject in Chinese sentences. For example, 他没做作业. The topic is 他, subject is 他 as well. In this case, they are the same, fall onto 他. In the second sentence, 作业他没做, the topic becomes 作业. The subject is still 他. Remember, the definition of a subject is the noun phrase, in this case 他, a pronoun, the noun phrase that is in the doing or being relation with the predicate. Doing is the agent, the person or object that performs the action. So 做, do, is something performed by agent, he. So he is the subject. Topic is different from subject. Topic comes at the beginning of a sentence, sets the framework of the sentence. And here, it comes at the beginning of a sentence, 作业. And 作业, what about 作业? 他没做. So it sets a framework or orientation of the sentence. So that's the topic. Always occur at the beginning of a sentence. And it has nothing to do with whether it is the agent of the action or not. It's just as long as it comes at the beginning of a sentence, sets a framework for the sentence, and that's topic. So we can see topic is different from subject. The third sentence, 作业没做, the sentence is still acceptable, and the topic is still 作业, which comes at the beginning of a sentence. That's what sentence is about, and also sets a framework for the sentence. So what about 作业? 没做, not done. However, in this sentence, there is no subject, 作业没做. It's not known who failed to do the homework assignment. So 没做, the agent or the subject is missing. So these three sentences, we can see that topic always occurs and also always occurs at the beginning of a sentence. However, subject sometimes occurs the same as topic, sometimes it may not be at the beginning of a sentence, and sometimes it may be absent altogether. That shows subject is not prominent in Chinese sentences. Having said that, let's look at some examples you provided in your assignment that seem to have demonstrated some confusions. So these four are sentences from your assignment assignment 1 response to the short response question. So my question is there a topic and subject in the sentences? If so, what is the topic and what is the subject, respectively? Take a moment to look at these 4 sentences and please respond to these questions by yourselves. I'll give you a few seconds. You can pause the video if you need more time. Now let's look at the response. So the first sentence, 一起去吃饭吧. In this sentence, there is no topic and no subject. This is an imperative sentence. We discussed topic and subject. These 2 notions apply to simple declarative sentences. And in imperative sentences like this, normally there is no topic and no subject. It's to perform a request or command. 一起去吃饭吧. So no topic, no subject. 手表显示现在已经8点了. The watch shows that it's 8 o'clock now. So this sentence from your assignment, this example is a bit tricky because this is a complex sentence. 手表显示 is what we call the main clause. 现在已经8点了. That's another separate sentence, which is the objective clause. So 现在已经8点了. That functions as an embedded clause within a larger structure. So this is a complex sentence. The notion of topic and subject apply to simple sentences. So we do not analyze complex sentences using these pair of notions. Having said that, if we treat the main clause 手表显示 as the scale or level that we analyze topic and subject, then we can say topic and subject are the same, which is 手表, which is the element at the beginning of the sentence. But we should note that again, this is a complex sentence that we do not analyze using this pair of notions. And another pair of sentences from your assignment. 老虎是我最喜欢的动物. There is topic. Topic is 老虎. So that's the element comes at the beginning of a sentence. And it is also the subject. 老虎是. So 老虎 is in a being relation with a predicate. The predicate is 是我最喜欢的动物 is my favorite animal. So that's a predicate. And 老虎 is in the being relation with the predicate. So that's a subject. The second sentence, 我最喜欢的动物是老虎. In this sentence, topic and subject are still the same. 我最喜欢的动物, that's the noun phrase. And that comes at the beginning of a sentence, and that's a topic. And let's examine if it is a subject. Remember, subject is in a being or doing relation with a predicate. The predicate is 是老虎. So, 我最喜欢的动物, that is indeed in a being relation with a predicate, 是老虎. So, 我最喜欢的动物, that's a noun phrase, and it is in the being relation with a predicate, therefore it is a subject. So in this sentence, topic and subject are also the same. Hope this clarifies your questions.